You
Yeah,
don't
reach
know.
it. Yeah, me see you
I
get
need a
it.
Bermuda. Yo, make sure when I reach, you have a Bermuda flag
Yeah,
for
man, and
me.
a must, man. Yo, you know, say
Make sure.
Canada, me place, so.
Yeah, is that your place, you know?
Me
Are
talk
your
about
place?
Canada and me place. Me
You
have,
see?
me have an apartment on 55 Gerard Avenue, man. Seeing? My son's in college out there right now. Me have BS, me have everything
Are
out
your
there.
place, man? Are your
Yeah, man, I'm
place?
a player. So you see when this thing free up a little bit, man.
Yeah,
Yes, man. See?
yeah,
Big up my
yeah,
brethren Profit from Super Fresh.
yeah, man.
Umbre that, you know. So
You see?
hopefully some things
Yo,
are going still, you know. Hopefully some things are going out there.
make sure I get the first Soldier One dance, you know. You have to
Yeah,
promise
right.
me.
I'm not gonna promise you. Yeah,
You
you're
know, so
good,
may I
man.
try to trick you. May I
Yeah,
try to
man.
trick you.
Yeah, man, you're good, man. You can't
But
promise
yo,
nothing.
whoever
See?
whoever reach out, listen. You know, you're telling us a story. I don't want to let you
Oh,
do the Soul
yeah.
Supreme.
So where we at? Soul Supreme. What were we talking? We were talking about, yeah, just like the stigmatizing of
Yeah,
Bermuda. So yeah,
yeah,
the Soul Supreme dance. So like I said, I voiced it was probably like 80% new songs that I played in that dance just for that very reason. Fuck, I'm playing Soul Supreme needs song, like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Dog, I know, man. If you want to see even like neutral, like some yard man and them thing, they were coming to me after and say, yo, what up to your Bermuda people, man? I saw them stand up on you when you play, man. Yo, the people do.
God,
Yo, the people that just stand up and watch me and play the sound, man. You see me like, but yo, anytime Soul Supreme come, yeah, blood clot. Man, I make little simple, so, yeah, boom, boom, boom. You know, it's like,
yeah,
I know that. That's when it's really started knowing, say, yo, you see that little road there, that road not easy, you know. That road
sure.
not easy, man. You understand? And it wasn't even a clash, it was like a hardboard dance, but it was just a proof that Bermuda sounds can do it. You know, and
Yeah.
Bermuda sounds can play alongside her, you know,
Of
foreign
course,
sounds
of
and
course.
whatever the case is. Yeah, man. But me,
What
I
what
tell you,
what what would you have done different from back then? Like what would have taken to for you to have, stayed the course? And although, family life got involved, and I
yeah,
understand
well,
that.
that would be the only thing. So what I'm gonna say, not have my youths or
Oh,
not go to college and not start a computer company or IT administration company. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's really nothing that I would change really. You see, it's like, okay, yeah, it was you know, yeah, I love the sound thing, you love, but it's a limit, man. It's a limit where,
Yeah.
as far as you can go, when that's actually when I loved it for a little while, it's like it started losing the love, and then even worse than that, the music started turning into fuckery, like the songs that were coming out of Jamaica, and then the whole dub business was turning into fuckery. Like the thing I can't stand is when a man's feeling that it's more important them getting the money than you getting the dub plate voice properly. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, understand? Like so you got your dub links now. And they think it's more important. Like the most important is that the dub is paid for rather than the dub getting cut properly. And when it started turning that way and stuff, I say, yeah, man, I just love this. But
Yeah.
so funny, I love the sound business. Like I love SOULJAH1. I like, put the sound down. It's
Yeah.
just a long next story still. Like started going church and all them thing there, I caught a little case, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
nearly had some jail time and I got
Yeah.
off, probation and thing.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
funny enough, while I was even in the church, I ended up busting a next sound, a Christian sound. Like some brothers had a liquor sound. So I started learning them up with Bounty Killer and Caperton and all of my doublings getting them beer doubly. So I bust a next sound in the couple years that I crewed over SOULJAH1, I bust a next sound, a
Yeah.
brethren sound, big up Reed and Fire and Troy Anthony, a sound named Firebeat Unlimited. We all
Okay.
had a day, we all even played with Jaro one at a time. Big up Laffy once again. Yo, we have to rate Laffy, Laffy now give up still.
Right.
Laffy's a you, Laffy, right? Big man Laffy, we in your
Big
clash,
man
right?
laughing.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
that you
man.
there.
Yeah, man.
That youth there, sound, a real sound youth still.
Yeah.
I just got, a little epiphany that, that youth there done enough things where he didn't have to, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I rate that little
Yeah.
youth there still,
Yeah.
saying? But yeah, so, it's like when the love comes out of it, things kind of
It
change still,
changed for you.
you know,
It
when the
changed.
love
It
is
changed.
taken. But, you
Yo,
know,
Jano, you know, you sound to me like a man who's set in your ways of the understanding of the business. Um,
well grounded, well grounded. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Well grounded. That's what I'm saying. It's like, right, I'm got brethren who are like, I'm like, me have top sound, man. And
yeah,
the brethren, like, so I learn, like, I feed off of their energy same time, and I see, you know, when's the time to be hype, when's the time to be, I'm got hype up brethren, I have humble sound man brethren. And it's
yeah,
like, you have to take a page from man's book. It's not like you're copying them or whatever, but you have
right.
to take a page of, okay, what did they do to become successful? Or what did they do to rise? And to tell you the truth, that's what keeps inspiring me. And that's why my sound now popped down. I could bring my sound up, right? I still have the potential to do a world clash. I lie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Easy,
understand me? I still have the
easy.
potential to bust a road and bust the world because I didn't let the standards of my sound drop to the amount of sound they park up or
Right.
nothing now go on for them or them can't play again, them can't juggle, them can't hold crowd. You know what I mean? I'm always
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least kept that thing. Bless up Bada General. Them for the
yeah.
check in, you see?
Big artist, no,
Yeah,
big
man, big
artist.
up, big up. I
Yeah,
want to see that pieces sound from them time there.
you
Used to
see,
watch them man they play a sound. You
yeah,
understand?
man.
Say that you
Champion.
like you have a rate man for what they did. Enough money. Oh yeah, me have a sound. I could do that. I don't got dubs with them have and all these things. So what? You don't rate a man for what he did, you know, in the past. Like you don't rate a man for like he helped build a road. Me used to listen pieces some, you know, before SOULJAH1 bus.
Yeah,
So what me I gonna do? Diss them up because I clashed them and beat them one time. Who was it? Corey. We played a
yeah,
song. He came to Bermuda one time. Murdered that
yeah.
like a stray dog. La. Yeah, man, big up Corey from Pieces, man. Yeah, man. Kill that, man. Them start calling
Yo,
piece of shit by the dance done, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I tell
yeah,
you,
I
man.
know. So
Mm.
when you launch the sound again, are you coming back full force?
Yeah, man. Then it doesn't make any sense doing anything else full force because I'm got like some extremists in my song.
Yeah,
Me have a brother named Charlie Blacks. God know that brother. That brother is not a normal brother when it comes to preparation and
right.
and making sure. Right now we have a brand new sound sitting down in the man garage in a Charlie Black's liquor shop. I'm talking about brand new amps, brand new. The man just get like I showed him some pictures of some thing where I go on to England. He say,
Yeah,
eh? Raffle off some money. Yeah, oh, yeah. Next thing we have a brand new song from England. You see when time this thing done, John or dog, you know? So
yeah,
it's like everything. We have a thing sort out. That's what like that's what all it is. I have to make sure that my preparation is there so when the opportunity reaches. So yeah, I have a new shooter. So if it's ready for touch road and say, yeah,
yeah,
man, you know what
yeah,
I mean? I'm confident enough. Like, you see me?
yeah, yeah.
Everything dead, man.
Everything.
Everything. Yeah, the way, like how they love talk about in Bermuda. Yeah, man, if some man teeth are gonna get kicked out. And I even talk about say you can't even replace that, man. All them jawbone are grown on them thing, them. Because you wait to hear some rotted song. You know, some man
Yeah,
think say your song. You think, all right, you think that song? Let me show you a song.
yeah.
You understand me? Like
You
it's
get
funny
magic
too. I have the
wrong.
chuckle. Yeah, man, I have the chuckle. I'm not like there's tunes that I haven't played since 90s clashes.
Yeah,
Like tunes I
yeah,
used to murder song with like me used to play this round simpleton. We used to murder every song thing there, send them for rubber tire. You know how
yeah,
long me no play that dub there and stuff. Yo, John, no dog. Yo, me have some song, man. No worries, yeah. Yeah, some
yeah.
things, you see me?
Magic,
Yeah,
you're
man, you
ready.
see some people saying play Brixton and London. Yo, you know, so England's a place where I always kind of built my son off to be like a UK type of song.
Yeah,
Yeah, you understand what I say? Like
yeah,
I love that England vibe because what it is, the England vibe, they have a different, they like the vocals and the tune them voice properly, and
yo, you could play some real culture in there and get
yeah,
some forward
yeah.
from it,
And
you know?
worse than that, I'm a Saxon soldier. I grew up listening to Saxon sound.
Yeah.
Man can't tell me nothing about Sax. Yo, if you started trying to down Saxon right now, man, I'd probably cut it. Click. You know, understand me? Nobody tell me nothing bad about Saxon, man.
Yeah.
Saxon's like the holy grail. Like,
I
we used to
played with
learn everything.
Muscle was playing the
Muscle
sound
head,
there.
man. Me I tell you, yo,
Yeah.
John know that muscle head, you think that you a normal, you muscle head, that man had a great, yo, them man, they, like how he cuts dubs is like, yeah, man, I saw dub play for cut, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I, you know, I wouldn't say copy it, but like, John know that. What makes him think to cut tunes like that? And it's like, that's the time the mind frame, when sometimes we go for vice song and then thing, they're like, yeah, man, do something different, man, some different rhythm.
They're
It might
great
not, you might not get the forward. You might not even get the forward the first time you hear it. But then, this song, man, and everybody will hear the cassette and everybody will hear the music. And they say, Ross, Clark, you know?
Yeah,
So it's like,
they're great.
Yeah,
I
man,
don't care.
yeah, man. So I grow up listening like, you
Great.
know, Saxon, Coxon, Unity, Java. You know, I probably know more about England songs than man where they are England.
Yeah.
I can truthfully even tell you that, because we study the thing. Like
yeah.
I don't know what you call studying the thing, but we used to study to the point like the way all the bass line used to drop at what time of the, like what segment, like how Saxon used to drop their bass line, and you know what I mean? All of that used to just study that and say, yeah, man, that's so sound for player, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, John, dog. It's like, it's like that addiction, and then you turn that energy of loving, you know, them type of things into, by the time you build your own sound, and now you're there voicing the dubs, and you're getting the tune. Yo, John, dog. Yo, it's the sweetest thing, man. That's why I can't leave this sound business, because it's sweet, man.
Yeah, I'm blessed. Like, for me to know people like yourself to even be at the dance when I played alongside Saxon, and you hear muscle head dropping, and you hear some big artists say,
yeah, man. I tell you, man. Yeah, man. Great, man. Yo, man, I tell you, them man, it's like the art, the England sound. I see enough sound names they're bringing up. Observer, the whole of them, minister, listen, the whole of them, man. Stereophonic, V-Rocket, the whole of them. Yeah, man, big up Valerie Rocket, man. Oh, you mean, man? Sin? All the sound, yeah, man. A portion of sound used to just rate how the England used to present their music and stuff. Unity, one man say Unity don't play no more. Unity used to be the baddest sound. The ridge, the selector, like the selector was bad, like the man, the way they used to. Remember, that was one turntable day, so man used to they used to put on songs, so the song has to, you know, it has to resonate. You know, the way Unity, like a song like that, used to put on song. Like, you're like, damn, man, John. Yeah, no,
let me tell you something, man. I reached out to Saxon to talk to them here on the team.
No, man, they're reclusive, man. They're very reclusive. I can tell you that. Muscle, you're lucky, you know,
man. Muscle said,
boy, we're not really into that, you know. Boy, we're not really into them things there, you know, boy. Maybe one of the other mans, maybe you could talk to Brando or one of them, but boy, I'm not really into that, innit?
Muscle have the, you know? Muscle is the man for it, you know?
Yeah, Muscle and our next man, Dennis Rowe. D-Rowe. You see Dennis Rowe, they like the manager for Saxon, yo, that man that have knowledge. All right, we used to sit down we used to just sit down, and Dennis used to just talk like round a Saxon layer, round the stable, 22 over Cliff Road. He used to just go there and just be a jive. We just sit down in the man living room and just listen to him just talk. Even though sometimes it's a fuckery or whatever, but you're just so all in, you're just soaking in everything. Who in real, who in not real, where in real. Best dance, best dub plates, and all of that, man, all of that. And that's true. Them man, you know why you're nothing else about Saxon, you know. That man ain't gonna tell you about a next sound big or next sound bad. And that's that leads to another stigma inside of Bermuda. Like, man's there, like, they big up a next sound before they big up themselves. Like have pride in your own thing, like, you know what I mean? Yes, of course, you have to respect, you know, man would do it, and greatness, that's respect. But now it comes to a point, yeah, okay, put some energy into building up your brand instead of always wanting to see someone else clash this person, or you have a rating for this, man. Like build your own thing, man.
Yeah.
Make your sound great. Like I keep saying, this song, they have the same lane, links, everything I do. So do something, you know, so that you can have DJ Wiz wanted to call you for interview.
You know, Magixx, what are we missing from Bermuda? What are we missing? We talk to, when I say Bermuda, now I get the young Jenners, the young gunners out of there. They're on the platform. They're doing their thing. They're showing well. Talking to you now, I'm looking at it like we're missing something.
Yeah, but don't make it like, don't like say me I fuck up the whole thing. Don't make it like say mash up the Bermuda vibes.
I just mean, okay, so let me explain myself. Let me explain. I mean, when you talk about Bermuda and you talk about the history, it leads to SOULJAH1. It does. That's I'm not being disrespectful. That's what it does. It leads to SOULJAH1, it leads to Playboy on the world circuit. That's the most popularity of sounds. But there's sounds that you're giving respect to that have been before you, that have started before you, but they didn't do what you did.
Yeah, man. All eternity sound.
Eternity
sound. Them probably touch road the same time as me. I used to cut dub plates for them, but before I used to cut dub plates for them, I went to it, like they invited me to a dance. One thing, like I have a certain memories of thing, it doesn't leave me. Like it's nearly a curse. My wife always cusses me about it.
I'm getting accustomed to eternity sound now because they're decent people. They're like
them, man. The first time they invited me to a dance, they just keep bottom of place. I haven't seen a dance keep there yet. Bottom of a place named Magixx Hill, and they wanted me to come link them in a dance. And them man, they had dub player from Jamis. Aritadland thing from me. I say, yo, where you guys got this dub plate from? Them man, they say, yeah, man, we just phone Jamis. You know, looked up the number in the phone book and just called down King Jamis for dub plate. So them man that have all dub, like, so they got Jamis dub before I got them. Like, you understand me? You see what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna give you a link of some songs. Like, it's a next song, awesome song. Big up Mark P. I used to, you know, he used to look on the stage and say, "Bomba clot, them look at you, them bad." You know what I mean? Like a next song, like some of them don't.
Ja. Okay.
Nuclear weapon on some of these songs, like nuclear weapon on next song, Magnum Force. Like it's some songs that I grew up listening to them. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So it's a portion of them. And then it's a portion that came out the same time I came out. So it's like, it's not like we were the only songs playing. Every song had enough songs to play. So, right, I guess they have to ask themselves, okay, what did we do that we're not as popular as, why is always SOULJAH1 and Playboy name that gets called out when it comes to foreign thing? Like they have to probably start asking themselves that. You see what I'm saying? Instead of me having the answer for them, maybe they have to have the answer. Okay, yeah, well, so why you know your song isn't as popular, well known, you know what I mean? And yes, dance has changed now. The things changed, like right before everything was a clash. Like a song come to play, you're clashing with them now. But now a promoter would be vexed and talk about you mash up and dance if he brought in a foreign sound and you flip up on them or start, you know, throw a word upon them. A promoter probably get vexed and won't book you no more. Like, you understand me? They're like, yeah, you fuck up my dance. Like, you understand? So it's a change of tide. They want to hear a man juggle. They want to hear a man mix. As a Virgin Randy would say. He did an interview last night. Virgin Randy from Playboy said, yeah, he said he hit it right. Like in Bermuda, they more just want to hear a man mix and you know, just play the music. Like they don't want to hear no argument and war and all these things. You see me?
Yeah. Well, I'm in another transformation of shock right now because you know.
Don't get too frightened. Don't get there. Don't make it like me mash up your vibes about Bermuda song.
No.
Yo, Enough of them ready for take off, man. That's why you see them there in your closet. Enough of them are line up to do that because what I'm taking now, the format's right. The format's right. They got a couple minutes.
It's not
and,
that. It's that when you talk to a man who knows the business and who understands the business, and I understand the business as well. I haven't been out as much as some other people, but I understand it. You get to understand when you're talking facts, you're talking realness. There's nothing that anybody could argue with.
No, you could co-sign everything I say. You could
Yes.
on next month, guys are in the group actually. So you're looking at the chat. Man's telling you a real thing, man. I'm not telling no lie. Just the thing about big up eternity. Them know they like
the reality of talking to somebody who knows the business. And this is what Wizology is all about, because I'm talking to you and you're telling me the ins, the goods, the bads, all about Bermuda is what we don't know as people outside, because I'm looking at it like
them thing is just a pretty place, right? With just sun and sand and clash must be nice and dances must be crazy down here and thing. I know, dog. It's a different thing.
I also go from my experience, right? When I reached there and I played in
dance was nice. When you reached dance mode, when you reached in 2000, when
2000, I don't know, it was the Pink House and I faced Playboy.
Clay House in.
Yes.
Clay House in we did today. What I think I was away in college, because that's probably why
because we thought when we were coming there, when the contract was, it was Playboy, then we were just learning about Playboy. I mean, we thought with SOULJAH1 we were going to face when they said Bermuda booking and I went, all right, SOULJAH1. And then
you're lucky though, cause around them time the Lakey boy they down there want kill every Lakey boy ready to write out things. But
guess what? The dance didn't turn, like, it turned into a war when we had to go tune for tune. Playboy's gonna call you out, guys. They're not afraid of nothing.
Then that man, because that's what it was like before. It was like, man, like you have to prove yourself. You can't just think you just don't even talk about if you're not playing right. Well, don't play right and see what happens to you.
We jungled, and then Playboy's like, let's go tune for tune, right? Ready?
Yeah, man.
We had to, we had
to do it though. And remember that cassette's on record too. So go on and embarrass yourself.
So I don't know if anybody has the Playboy Judgment one. I never, we fly in, we fly out. So
they might. I'd have to check my brother Randy and see if they have.
Maybe he might. Maybe he might.
So,
I mean, it's just shocking to see. I'm talking like, when I created like Bermuda Badness.
Badness, that sounds proper too. Bermuda Badness.
The way that the sounds are prepared to shot outside of Bermuda, and I'm expecting them when the world opens up to a gratitude, maybe not this year, but I'm seeing Bermuda sounds fly, because it's like I'm hoping.
Let's put it this way. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. But you're gonna start hearing beer things about why they're not reach, man.
Well,
and then I can't even say no, because remember those are the same issues why I didn't take the road I done. So don't act like, just be for real with yourself. Like, don't act like you're ready for the world, but you gotta pay your rent next month.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Don't make it like you're ready for tour the world, but you're fucking, you know what I mean? A job you look, or your woman mind you, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, brother. You know what I'm saying? You have to, and then the next thing you have to dance a yard before you dance abroad. So, why don't we start? Well, like I said, it was a big discussion about it last night. Like, when we start clashing with each other first, like the Bermuda sounds, before we start talking about, a 6-0 with Canada, y'all right now, we are right off Canada, so and then it never happens. Like, they never fly out. Like, you see me?
Yeah.
And that some of them sound like all right, even though that them money enough, them money would have fly up somebody quick.
Yeah, it's no joke.
Me know, man. Yeah, you have to do your own work with sounds them, you have to know who you see me, so. Go on, and that's the next thing. Well, don't do your homework and think, man, don't play with me out when we reach out there. Yeah, Bermuda, we're bad. and see what happens to you.
You know, why Magixx?
But don't get me wrong. Yeah, some of these guys might be in like, you know, secret squirrels. Some of these guys might have them thing like tune build up and ready. Like I said, they're waiting for that Stern Love, Bass Odyssey, Saxon, King Addis,
don't wait for
SOULJAH1
that,
dance. They're waiting on that dancer bus. You understand me?
don't wait for that dancer, because that dancer not reach.
It's never gonna happen. Yeah. And then the next thing, do I start linking that? I start thinking of too. Yeah, I'm getting old. It's only one life to live. So yeah, why not, man? Why not start taking on some clashes and all these things, you know? Win, lose, or draw. I'm not expecting to win every clash if I touch the road again and my big thing heavy and you know, yeah, some songs that where might get an upper hand every now and then if they're lucky. But I'm gonna make sure that the thing always prepared, like, you know what I mean?
When SOULJAH1 relaunches, Magixx, are you sticking to the clash lane? I know you can juggle.
No, right. And that's the whole thing, right? You can't stick to a clash lane and you're in a country where the clash doesn't happen. So you're wasting your time after a while. You're totally wasting your time, your energy. You're sitting there bragging about, look, you're a prime example, Wiz. The way how man's talking, you think that clash is just lively and popping in Bermuda, the way how man's making it, in it. The way how man's on Facebook and yeah, I'm a bourbon. You're thinking that, yeah, well, beer things are going down there. And it's not the case. It's not the case. Like, you understand me?
The reality kicks in, bro.
Like, yeah, man. Yeah, reality kicks in, man. Yeah, you see one light, big up fire rays. Yeah, you see that? Bermuda got 2 clash promoters. So if these 2 clash promoters don't want to put on a clash,
so coming out of this, SOULJAH1 revamped. You're seeing confidence in your new selector that you have, Corrupt, DJ Corrupt.
Yeah, DJ Corrupt. Yeah, man.
Like, he has some magnified, enlarged shoes to fill.
Yeah, well, it's not. No, me did at the same time. So you know, so when you want to, man, me I play this little thing every Monday, and it'll give me a full joy. Like I play this little stream every Monday, one lane Mondays that I do on my Facebook. And right now, it's just give me a full joy, like getting to play like different songs. I'm playing like Foundation. What I'm really doing, I'm playing a lot of the tunes that I'm cut on dub plate, but I'm playing the 45s and the old tunes and everything. You understand me? And again, I say, wait till we touch our road. You understand? So, it's a nice connect. Like everything's connecting. So it's still dots to connect. But what like I show you already, I'm first to tell you that I'm part of the blame, because what happens is I get caught up in infrastructure. I get caught up on the build-up. Yeah, man, we have to wait till we have this, wait till we got that, wait till we have this. And not realizing that you got much more than the majority, and they're already clashing and doing road, and like you said, the names you called before and thing, you know what I'm saying? Like they're right there, they clash, they touched out, they made their name, their butt, and all of that. But so, you know, we are doing it's like I said, it's luck is when preparation meets opportunity. I said this in the next interview, like, you know, so all we're doing is just, I'm going to always keep myself prepared for when the opportunity reaches, you know, the right time, when the right time comes. We're not dead yet, you know.
No. SOULJAH1 is well and alive and kicking.
Yeah, man, song of Vice, man. Yeah, man, me just did it.
Let me tell you something.
I'll, you know, me still did that, and I have a cuss and have dub cutters down a yard that tell me about my mother and all these things. Yeah, man, a beer war, me a war with me little doublings a yard and all these things. Yeah, man, everything is a regular sitting, man. Yeah. A regular sitting this dub plate things, you see me?
Let me tell you, I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed to have this conversation, open, respectful conversation with Magixx. Like I said, people logging in around the world. I've known the gentleman for 15, 20 years, I think.
Yeah, man, from the first link, man, from your voice, the blessed dub play. From my voice. And you probably be thinking, I'll be sitting there on this whole thing that's talking about how big my son is and how bad my son is. But you check out, I'm a realist, like, you know what I mean?
No, and this is what it's about. This is what we expect, this real talk. This is what I love about you know, the platform and the people that follow this platform, we respect that. We
Yeah, man.
understand. We take the good with the bad.
Yeah,
It
man.
is what it is, and we take the realness of what
Yeah, man.
happens, and that's what we would love to, you know. That is what we love to hear most of all. There's
Yeah, man.
no shots or shortage of sound for Bermuda to
Well,
come
you
out
see
to the
that,
world.
right? You see that there's no shortage of sound. There's no
None,
shortage of sound. Like
none,
whole
none,
heap of
none.
sound there. So it's not really for me to say what's the issue and how it can fix. I guess every man has to look into themselves because
Yeah,
I'm got problems with my sound that I'm gonna
fix.
overcome and you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Inhibitions or whatever you want to call it,
yeah,
like that I'm gonna overcome myself. Like, but the
yeah.
one thing I'm not gonna do is make believe I'm one thing on Facebook when I'm not. That's the one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sit there and brag, boy, I'm ready to roll it and oh everybody dead and you know what I mean? Yeah, when we
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
no
Well,
man, just
don't
wait.
worry, Magixx. At least you're on Facebook. I heard a man clash on WhatsApp. I never knew you could
Oh
clash on
gosh, man.
WhatsApp.
Well, what, WhatsApp voice notes or something?
I don't know what
Jesus
the hell,
Christ,
but
man.
anyways, that's for some other.
I never thought I never thought it would get worse than that, man.
It's
The
the first I
quality,
heard
man.
of it. It's
WhatsApp
the
clash,
first I heard of it. Why? But
WhatsApp clash, no sir, no sir. The
WhatsApp.
quality. That's what keeps me from even doing some of these clashes. I see
Yeah,
you had
I
some
never heard
real
of that.
challenges. You had some real challenges. I'm
Yeah,
seeing that. Big up Lady Anya. Yeah, I'm on Jersey
but
crew. Big up Lady
but
Anya.
you know what? Your sound, the Bermudan sounds,
Mm.
the island. I think they're ready, and they're after this. I think
No, man,
the,
I think, I think
the
this little Corona thing and then this
yeah,
little online thing, I'm sure it has inspired enough man for
inspired
say
and
and let them
uplift.
see that it's not that hard to really touch
You,
red.
you
Like
see,
it's not that hard to touch red.
it,
But if you're gonna talk about your representing your country, like you're saying, you're saying you're representing your country, but you're
mhm.
doing something to represent. You got this thing,
I got
this
this
live thing
platform.
are go on. So they can't say wizard fuckery because you're doing something that's getting Canada notice with your
Yeah,
wizardry show, your interviews and everything.
yeah,
So before a man's gonna talk about, yeah man, I'm ready to put Bermuda up on the map and all these things, like just make sure that you have the content to really represent all these people that are bigging you up in the thing. Make sure you're not gonna let them down too hard. Like when the world realizes that your Facebook life seems a little bit more than what your real life is.
yeah,
Like you understand in
yeah,
the
yeah,
sound
yeah,
business.
yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You can't filter the real, Magixx. You can't filter the real. You
Not
see
for
what I'm
too
saying?
long. You can do it for a good little while, but it's only a matter of time. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
only a matter of time, man.
Yeah,
Why,
yeah,
Magixx?
man.
I say the utmost respect to you, man. The
Yeah,
utmost
man.
respect because what you've done for the island. Like, I mean, you said there's sounds before you, but honestly, right now, the format of us looking back in the history. I'm not gonna leave out Playboy. I'm not
No,
gonna
you
leave
can't
out
leave them
Soldier
out. You
One.
can't leave them out. And then you see I'm calling other names because you saw the names. I mentioned
And
other names.
and you
So
said
this
there's
was an
other
interview
names.
about me. And now this interview, you're hearing that there were other names. There's the guys that I looked up to. And saying,
Yes.
Ross Clad, that's so me want me sound player.
Yeah.
And you know that the way how they got their boxes set up, the way their sound, the way they got the delay on their music and
Yeah.
you understand me? It's
Yeah. Of course.
like,
Of
you
course.
know what I mean? Like you don't have to copy, but give respect where it's due, and then just
Yeah.
take that
What
page into your own, I think.
what you've done is open my eyes to investigate a little bit more into the history of Bermuda and the sound business. Like I'm
Yeah,
gonna talk to
man.
you off the air, and me and you're gonna hold a reason
Yeah,
about
man.
some
Yeah,
of the
man.
men them that
Yeah,
was
man.
there
Yeah, it's
and that
yeah,
was
man.
there
Yeah, it's some
and
other man. Yeah, the worth hearing about. The
yeah,
worth hearing their story and thing.
you feel what
It's
I'm
a
saying?
few of
But
them. Yeah,
I
some
believe
man they probably don't really favor this platform, but other
yeah.
man, yeah, they like you invited. Yeah, surely they'll do that, especially when they see it decent. Because you're doing a
Listen,
proper
man.
thing. Yeah, man.
Listen, I've gone through it with a lot of people request a lot of people to talk to, and I've
Mm.
actually talked to them. I mean, I told you, I got UK, And I talked to him, muscles like, nah, Wiz, we ain't heard everything, but you know we're not ready for them things.
Muscle it, man.
You
Yeah,
can,
man.
you know them elders, them
Yeah,
not really
of
on the
course, man.
social
They stuck
media,
on
and
them thing.
them elders not really about that,
Them no
you know?
dep on that. Yeah, man. They
Them
just
not
dep on
dep
the
on
hype
them,
thing,
man.
for real.
See,
And yeah, you
I'm,
had some good interviews. I remember. See, you had one with Deli Ranks. What Deli Ranks said to you?
yo, Deli Rice
Remember?
gave me the history from 1992, 91, come right up every year,
Deli
right up
Ranks,
to
man. So you
2020.
remember when the man tell you his first flight was to Bermuda.
Bermuda,
I mean,
right there.
he didn't get the fullness of the story. He never told you, he said, and me get the work permit and everything for him. He
Yeah.
came and he DJ'd on my song, him and General B. That was
You
my
see?
dance. That was my dance. And me bring General B and Deli come.
You
Deli used
see?
to voice dub plates for me at Arrows. Deli used
You
to be my
see?
dub plate link. This is before the email thing and all of that.
Yeah.
Like, because Deli, all right, this is what Deli used to, okay, first, when I first went to voice them, you know, Ninja Tita and Deli, one more
Yeah.
tune, so pussy or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
say, yeah, man, these youths are good youths, like, and then I went back and voiced more song from it, like, I'm gonna probably got some combos, I'm gonna like the counteraction and the
Yeah.
counteraction or the counteraction and all that type of thing, see? And
Yeah.
then what he did, I saw Deli was a proper youth. Deli said, yo, you know what? Just take with number them, and you see how me there arrows all the while. Me have to get the dub plate for you and send them up to you. See? And
Yeah.
you know, you needed a proper person to trust. So Deli was a clean
100.
youth and good youth. So yeah, Deli was the link, man. Deli used to voice a whole of the dub plate for me, see? From arrows. See?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
what he used to do, you know, a dub plate had 4 tunes on it. So, you know, three tunes, and then Deli
Yeah,
used to
man.
put
So
his own
lucky if
song.
you could squeeze three on a side.
Yeah.
Like this.
So Deli
You
used
know?
to put his 4th song. The 4th song used to always be a Deli Ranks. So
Oh,
so you know, it's on the same rhythm and drum. So yeah, play Deli Ranks tunes all. So that's how we get them little name. You understand me? And get them little name down here. So you know, by the
yeah.
time I reach down here, yeah, you know, my mama little callings and thing.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Wait name, you never know. Cause remember, this is a no bullshit show, right? You
Yeah.
know, say I'm me are the first man to bring Scare Them Crew come a foreign, right?
I lie.
Me are the first man. Go ask Harry Toddler, who are the first man to make him see inside of an airplane. You understand me? Yeah, man. They weren't even called Scare Them Crew yet. A Seaview family, them name.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
man. And that's when yo me used to go at Jammers and see them man the way all them man used to voice dub plate.
Yeah.
The way all them man used to fight, like it was like, first of all, you couldn't believe that the dub plate's even gonna come out with any quality because you're in a room with 15 man.
Yo,
The
and
dub
they're
plate
all
and voice.
screaming. If you're in
I'm
Jammies,
talking about the mics feeding back. It's like
yeah,
beer
yeah,
man, a
yeah,
beer man.
yeah,
Everyone
yeah,
shout, no.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? You
yeah,
understand me? And
yeah,
then Monday, I remember the first time I voiced them Monday, it was a Harry Toddler, Elephant Man, and Determined was part of the crew, man. Sin?
right.
Yo, the first thing about me say, God no, man, them you tell me to know. So what used to start happening, yeah, I used to come at Jammers and walk across everybody and go straight to them and vice them. You know, you understand? So
Yeah,
it's like me was a vice them, like whereas a
yeah,
man, no, yo, you can't, you know? You
yeah,
can't
yeah, yeah.
you can't really have
Yo,
only you don't fuck with Scare Them when it comes to Bermuda, you understand me?
yo, let me tell you something. Yo, you bring some memories back, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
man.
in that voicing room in the dub.
Yo, John,
And
no,
they
that
put on the
and that's the
bling.
thing, that experience you have to like is that experience that you need. I wouldn't say you need
Yeah,
to go, you can't do it, but when you're in those trenches, like we go at Jammers and see everybody's name up on the wall, the artist's
yeah.
name right up on the wall, and them thing that,
Yo,
like
and when
that's an experience you need to go through. Man.
you're
I
in that
tell you.
room, and it's, yo, shut
You're
the door, shut the
wondering,
door.
yeah, you're wondering how is
You
this dub plate
cry.
gonna come out, man. I'm seeing Bunty Killer come a studio all the time, slippers, little
Yeah,
flip-flop slippers, and them little cordless mic, and them cordless, I make the man them string up the cordless mic to voice a dub plate. Them dub voice a dub with a cordless mic, so you know, no big voice and boot or not like man a voice
man.
upon cordless. And the dubs come
Jammies,
out wicked, cause you know, Jammers have a vibes around there, you know,
yeah,
so.
Jammies was nice,
Yeah, man,
man.
Jammers have a vibes around them. I used to love go around there. And then, you know,
General.
we're going to talk all night about this, you know, arrows.
Yeah,
First time I go
arrows.
with arrows, you know, the first dub plate I voiced on arrows? Baby Wayne.
I
It was the
lie.
first man of, yeah, man. I went arrow, like we wanted. First we went to a dance, like a couple nights before. And Junior Reed, I bust up the place with his all fruits, right? That rhythm
Yeah,
there. So
yeah,
Baby
yeah.
Wayne sees out the tune, can't live it, live it,
And you
can't live.
can't live so.
That's my first dub plate. That's my first yard dub plate. Can't live so,
General
Baby
style.
Wayne. And it's like, I don't know, I'm thinking about it now. Like, I thought that I would like the way how the man would treat me in the studio, like blood clot, you see how the dub play come? But I didn't know it was just gas. Or maybe it wasn't gas. Man would just gas you up in the studio,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
you see how your dub come out and all. You understand me? So I'm gonna think, oh fuck, I'm on to something here, man. I saw them rip it down, yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yo.
so I was already thinking that, yeah, man, me had a big dub cutter sound from Bermuda from the first
Yeah,
time I go down there. You
yeah,
understand me? You know what I
yeah,
mean? Yeah, Cole Junior Reed Studio does Cole Junior. Yeah, man, I want to feel a dub plate, brother. You know what I mean? I say,
yeah,
yeah, man, rope in, man. First time I go to One Blood Studio, Vice Junior Reed. First time I vice a dub for Bermuda sound and thing. Yeah, man, a whole heap of things, man. I tell you, enough of them, man. Enough of artists, me all a war with, and like I said, no, man, you know, this you tell about my mother, and yo, me I tell you, this sound thing. But I wouldn't leave it for the world. I wouldn't leave it for the
no,
world. I tried to
no.
leave it. And it came back two full, three full. You
Yeah,
understand me? Yeah, man.
My happy said,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I'm happy that you're happy, and
Yeah,
and,
man.
and now you can,
Yeah,
you
but you
can.
have to find a joy out of, yeah, it's like, okay, you can't, I just said, don't let people take away your joy. That's what I started doing.
Yeah,
I started letting other man take away my joy, like, you
yeah,
understand me? Like, yeah,
yeah,
I'm getting depressed looking at the Facebook posts, and you understand, I'm getting
yeah,
depressed listen to, but that's what you call a big dub? Oh, that's what you call busting a dance? And it was like, yeah, taking my joy away and thing. But yeah, you can't make that happen to you again, man.
yeah.
You
No, but
understand? Yeah.
I'm happy for you now because it feels like you found back the energy that you were missing, that you want, you know?
Yeah, well, you have to find a balance. Yeah, you have to find a balance. So right now, me
Yeah.
have some man where deal with me good with the dub cutting thing, because it's not every time you can go Jamaica. So you need a dub link.
You
No,
need that.
you need,
You
yeah. So
need
you
that
need some
badness.
decent man,
Yeah,
yeah, some proper man down there where I cut the song them for you. Because it's all
yeah,
about the music. Once you take the music out of it, I don't even know what you're talking about your sound for. If you're not talking about the songs that you're voicing and all of them, then what are you a sound for? Then what are you in this clash thing for? Just you know,
yeah,
so music doesn't have nothing to do with a clash, and it doesn't have not the only thing. Yes, you
yeah,
need vibes. Yes, you need an MC and all of that, but isn't all based on the music? Aren't people hear music? You
yeah,
understand? Sound
yeah,
clash is the most different thing if you look at it. It's the most different. Some people say it's
yeah,
not a sport, but it's the most different sitting, man. I tell you,
yeah.
man. That's
It,
it, like if you think
it
about a
is.
man has a contest playing song, it does any other like type of music do it like this, where you got a contest where songs are played, and
Mhm.
it's like it's the art of whether your song sounds better than this guy's song. You get dub plays. Yo, it's a
Yo,
thing, man.
yo, hip
It's a
hop doesn't
complex
have it
thing that
like
you
this.
can't even explain to people, because if someone realize like the amount of money you're spending, like
Yeah.
they're like, "Are you crazy? Like, what the fuck are you doing?" You understand me?
No.
If they realize how much money
Listen
is
man
going
here
into this
rent money for us, but dub plate and
for
them thing.
for one song, get me right.
It's
Rent
difficult.
sometimes rent money could all a one song
Yo,
that
it's hard, Dan.
a
It's
next
hard.
man, and nowadays. Now a next man might be able to play your song before you. So you spend all this money on a tune, and the next man just play that in the first
Right.
15 minutes and things. So this
Yeah, no.
thing, man, it's not easy.
Yeah,
It's not
it's not
easy.
easy.
Yeah,
Boy,
man,
but
it's not easy.
I'm proud of Bermuda. I'm
Yeah,
proud of
man.
you and what you have structured in your time
Yeah,
frame of
man.
Bermuda. And
Yeah,
I'm
man.
proud that, you're a man of your word where, you set this and you said, boy, you know what, I'm going to step back and I had to do this and I had to do that. And
Of
it wasn't
course, man.
about the sound just pop down. It was decisions that you made for your life. You know what I mean?
Life,
To see
life,
it.
what comes first, right, right. Like, I mean, as you heard me even say, you see, I'm even crossing my words. I'm telling, I'm not gonna leave this sound business for
Yeah,
nothing. I don't. But yeah, life takes over. Like, you know, if I had a choice between, you know, my baby's
yeah,
Pampers or a bounty killer dub plate around that time, you know that, you know, my
yeah.
children will come first before anything.
It
Like,
is
you
what it is.
understand me?
I've been
Yeah,
down road, you know.
yeah,
I've
man.
been down that road. I wanted every bounty killer, but then,
Everything is addictive,
but
like I
you know,
said, man. Yeah.
my son comes first. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
So
Yeah, yeah. Life comes first,
that
right?
was it.
Some man, yo, I lived, I'm done that. I used to, you know, when all my brethren were buying new bike and new car and hot
Yeah,
car, I'm
I
driving
was
my
on the
mama's
bus.
car. I'm
I was on the
driving
bus.
my, I'm driving my mom's old Peugeot with my dub plate box in the back.
Yeah,
We're full of new song. I'm full
yo,
of bad song, but me I drive my mother old car. You
yeah,
understand me?
yeah,
Yeah, man. It was a
yeah.
sacrifice, brother.
You're
And
lucky.
I'm done the road work, so you know.
Beg me have to beg ride more time to
All
the
that,
time.
man. All that. That me I show you all that, man. All that, man.
Yeah, well, Magixx, it's been a
Mm.
pleasure. It's been an
God bless
honor.
them. Yeah, man.
It's been so respectful. It's a breath of fresh air to realize Bermuda badness is real.
Yeah,
It's
Bermuda badness is
here.
real. Don't
It's
even take
real.
that. Yeah, don't
It-
even try and don't take no sidestep and things. All
yeah,
right, yeah. So
Bermuda
Bermuda
badness is
sounds
real,
aren't bad.
man.
Them have some bad sound of
It's
Bermuda.
real.
And then
It's
just
real.
have it, you're right. You just have to press the right button for your
Yeah, and now SOULJAH1 is ready and almost ready, and I
Yeah,
feeling like
man.
the vibes is picking up to say, yeah,
Yeah,
man,
man. Yeah,
SOULJAH1,
man. Doing my
you
thing.
see.
Yeah, yeah, man. Big up
So
my brethren. Big up the Pandalan crew, you know, brethren like
yeah,
Intel. Big up Fire Marshal.
so
Hollywood Sound. You know, so
so
Hollywood, I'm a dope sim. Hollywood, you see Hollywood Sound?
good youth,
Yeah, man. You all right. That youth
good youth.
there, me, I tell you the business, you know.
So,
And me give him the key. All right, you say, no, I can't even say, yo, man, I'm me cut down plate for the Hollywood. No.
yeah,
Me tell him already earlier, me give Hollywood the key to the gun shop. Me give him the key and say, hold the key, yeah. And me give him
yeah,
all of my little links them and everything and say, yeah, man, use them with your discretion. You
yeah,
understand me? And
yeah,
now you hear about Hollywood, innit? Hollywood
yeah.
are going with that thing, though.
The man
Because
fire over here.
cause the man, you know what I'm saying? I can say it's all because of me, because it's not all because him rate the thing and study the thing. And
Yeah,
now it's coming to fruition. You see, yeah, man, that you they go on
yeah.
bad, you know.
Let me
You
tell you,
understand me? Mm.
I thought I opened a different life, but boy, all I'm just doing is flowing through with the
Yeah,
Bermuda
man, away I
badness.
say, man. Yeah, man, Bermuda
It- it-
badness, man. Away I say, man.
So I'm gonna ask you two questions. One is a favor, and
Mm,
one is something I ask every selector from them time they tell no. So I'll ask you
mm,
that first one before I ask the favor. The
mm.
first one is from them time they tell no. Can you look in yourself and say, all right, them top five sounds or selectors is who SOULJAH1 well respected to the core, or this sounds gave me trouble,
Say
or
that
this
one more
one.
time. Say that. Well, say that one more time.
All right, so this one I'm asking you for your top five, right? Of sounds and selectors
Oh
that
gosh.
SOULJAH1 said, boy, them man you give me trouble, or them man you me just rate, or what? Who would it be? Top five. You have to break down to five.
Yeah, that's broad, man. That broad. Oh, you mean which song? Which songs that give me trouble? Like which songs say,
Which song SOULJAH1 would say, boy, because you respect every song. But songs that you know you came up
you're not
against.
you chat away. I say I powder be powder. No, you see,
No,
Winston
no, no.
easy.
I'm just saying you respect. You respect. Not powder,
Yeah,
respect.
yeah, yeah. I know what you're saying. I know what you're joking around.
Just the one that you look and say, John or Star, that
They
song,
used
yeah?
to give me trouble. Which songs
Yeah,
used to give me trouble back in the
yeah,
day?
yeah,
Genesis sound, man. Genesis, man. OGS, Genesis, them near now. But I used to name
yeah,
Genesis sound, man.
yeah,
That sound, them are the first sound make me lock off my sound and turn off my amps and everything, man. Them man, they make me turn off my sound, you know. They
yeah,
talk about me. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, man. Genesis sound, man. Yeah, man. Big up Snake and Darren and big up my brother Rick and big up Tubby. Big up Booger Minot. Big up the
yeah.
whole Southside Quality Street crew, man. Big them up, man. I tell you, man. Genesis sound, that sound there. Yeah,
See,
man. When they touch road, they gave me trouble. Let me think. A next song that gave me trouble. In Bermuda, you mean Bermuda sounds are
you can pick the world. It's your five. You
which
can pick
song?
the world.
Yeah, but they're the kind of two different things. Which song that I rate and which songs give me trouble? Another damn thing. You understand me? It's
All
like
right,
two.
so
They're the kind of two different things.
give me your top five that Genesis gave you trouble, and you
Yeah.
could mix it with a sound that you well respected as a sound that it could
I
have
don't know
been.
what David Rodigan gave me trouble. I don't know. Yeah.
Did
That
Rodigan
was
give you
more of a
trouble?
thing. Yeah, well, that was more of a. No, I'm not even get into that. But that was like Bermuda was starstruck from seeing David Rodigan
Yeah,
the first time. So it's like
yeah.
it was
You
a
couldn't win
losing
that
battle
one then.
from there. Yeah, he couldn't win that. When he started doing his little Benny Hill dance on the stage and thing, it was like nothing
I
with that,
remember
man.
that. You couldn't
Yeah.
win that one then.
Couldn't
You
win
couldn't
that
win
one
that
there,
one
man.
then.
Couldn't win that one there. Yeah, you see me?
Yeah.
Let me think, say, who else give me trouble? It don't really, no sound not really give me trouble, No sound not really give me no trouble, man. No sound not give me, because I know when I have in my box, and then we
All
listen to them
right.
songs, it's all right.
All right. Let's
Now, if
put
you're
it
talking
like
about
this.
songs that I rate, that's a different thing.
Give me
If it's a song that I rate,
three. Give me three that you rate then.
that
Two
me
give
rate.
Rodigan and OGS. Give me three you rate then.
3 songs when me rate. King
Yeah.
Shine.
All right.
Dynamic.
Yeah.
Rasclaw don't want to left out somebody on the last one, but me have to tell you, big up Soul Supreme, President
Soul
Junior P
Supreme.
and Rito. Yeah, man, I tell you that sound there bad, man. And like I said, that's once again, that's a sound I was in the trenches with from early. Me there in New York when me there when Rito used to drive in red Camry. Junior P, the he said probably first Lexus.
Yeah.
Actually, Junior P are the first man we see with a TV and I'm car, man. I tell you, man, with DVD player and I'm car, rate them out there, man. But I was there when they were getting their fight, like New York, they really rate them or you know?
Yeah.
And then to see what they've evolved to now, you have to be proud of them, man. Them man, them man used to get beer fight, man. I tell you, Soul Supreme, them used to like, I don't know if it was a thing like one thing that them spoil or the song build up too fast, but it's like, them song, they got a road there, but now, and that's what I'm saying, them type of things would inspire me, because them man, from them time, and they're just making noise now. So that shows you that it's potential, as long as you don't pop down.
They had to fight through the Addies and the
all of that,
and the LPs and stuff like that. Soul Supreme had to fight through them,
all of that, and they had to fight through it, and then to fight to get New York ratings, and that New York ratings is not, New York ratings is different, like a month. New York ratings, that's a little different argument. Is the
that's a different topic, all right.
So that's why I'm gonna give it to So if a tree, then those are the tree right there,
And then if you ever, I don't know if you talk to Calibuds, but me just show this.
I spoke to Calibuds today.
Yeah, you have to tell him to link. You have to tell him to link people. Me and you go talk after here after this. Me reach out to the man, and the man always man, me so link you. No, I'm not play them game then.
You want to see what my WhatsApp looks like trying to link this man. You nearly have to diss him and say, yo, this is looking like some stalking business now, man.
Me.
Yeah, I tell him, I say, yo, man, this is like some stalking business now, man. Oh, go on, man. You know what I mean? But man, what it is, the Corona thing. What it is, the Corona thing. So he's in Bermuda. He's in grown. He's not touring the world doing shows right now. So they're about, man. Yeah, man. Calibuds, they're about just bust a new song, got him studio, man. I'm building up new songs in the studio and thing.
All right, so we link you after we talk about that. So now my favor is this. I hope God spares my life that I could reach Bermuda, and I would like to play a half hour of juggling on SOULJAH1. That would be my dream.
Problem. No problem.
That's my dream.
At least. What do you mean? Play my dub box?
Yeah, I want to play. I want to intro the dub. I want to intro the sound. I want to play the.
Yeah, man. No problem, man. No problem, man. No problem. Anytime when you're ready. When this done, yeah, man. Remember Wiz. Then probably have all the red carpet for you when you touch a Bermuda. When my DJ Wiz coming to Bermuda, remember say all them sound I got there at the airport and I wait upon you, man. So you're good, man. When time you reach down, yeah, man. Yeah, man, that's not a problem, man.
Yeah, man.
We make it a big thing. We make it a big thing anyway. Yeah, man.
I would love to see the lawn with just like, you know, Eternity and Fire Marshal and
Well,
everybody.
see, no, let's get back to reality, though.
They,
Let's
you
get
see,
back to reality.
they won't do it.
No, I'm not talking about that part. I'm hoping that the vibes of sound and dub plate and all of that is up there so that we got a nice crowd. If not,
Yeah.
you don't want to just be playing in front of the sound man, do you? You
No.
just don't want the sound man
You
there,
want the
right?
crowd in there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
man. You want people get involved. You want the vibe come back. Yeah, you want to play it to 500 people instead of 15 and thing. Yeah. So yeah, man.
God's gonna bless us, man. God will bless
I
us.
feel so, yeah, because you know how vibes work. Right now, the vibe
man.
is telling you that when this corona thing done or wherever this lockdown thing, the thing I go, you know, it's gonna get wild, man. Yeah, man, it's gonna get nice.
It's gonna get crazy, man.
Dancehall, I got nice again, man.
Yeah, man. The first dance is we have to do it. We have to do it in our land, and I mean, I love to see the relaunch of SOULJAH1, and I believe your song.
So you want to play when we have the new sound play. You want when we have the big new song. You want to touch the bass key when it's a drop. You want to do all of that then on a brand new song. England preamp and all these things.
Make me feel big to be a part of SOULJAH1 for a half hour, at least a half hour. Let me take the history of yo. That was my dream to even play go on Saxon and say, yo, Saxon, let me just let me talk.
All right, yeah, man. Come music power. Yeah. I know what it's like. Dreams coming true because one day it was one dance, mini muscle, muscle a little better, mini muscle. let me work the preamp, like mix his songs. Cause the Saxon preamp was like legendary to touch your preamp, just to touch it. Yeah, man. You have to do the things, man. Yeah.
We have to live good, man. We have to live good. Let that cat go down in our history. Yo, my dream would be, Addies, SOULJAH1, Saxon, Jaro,
just play the dub box.
Man, just to intro the sound and just to feel like how you feel when you have the power.
Yeah, I would give you the mega bantan dub play for play. SOULJAH1
everything you send on road, and that can work with. Everything you send on road. Cause we just all live good, man.
No problem, man. No problem. Anytime when you're ready. Yeah, right now you're well welcome to Bermuda, man. You're nice down here, man.
Magixx, I thank you. I thank you so much for this. I thank you so much for just being real and being honest and being open and accepting to come on the platform and stay in my brethren for over 20 years.
Yeah, man, know you mean, man. Respect, man. Like I say, respect for what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Respect to what you're doing because you're bridging a gap same way, you know? Because like you said, there's probably some man don't even know about Bermuda and sounds and Bermuda history and all these things. So
the world should.
Big up the Bermuda sound them. Yeah, big up the Bermuda sound them, man. Just keep it going, man. Keep your craft. And then DJ Wiz will call you for an interview for hear your history, you know what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big up yourself.
Bless up, sin. All right, my dada. Yeah, man. Bless up, sin. Respect.